Welcome to Letters from America, a road trip podcast searching for the Swedish heritage in the United States. I'm your host, Martin Wern, and today I've parked the Volvo in Minturn in the Rocky Mountains of Colorado. And with me in the Airstream is Tessa Manning, the Swedish clog shoemaker. And the reason why I wanted to meet you is because the shoes that you make, the clogs, träskor as I would say in Swedish, is sort of the symbol of my childhood. That's the shoe I grew up wearing. I don't know how long, but long into my teens. I had clogs. So how did that all start? How did you end up here making clogs to the Americans?
How it started, actually, I had a lady, it was Oktoberfest in Vail, and I had a lady that just stopped me on the street. I had made my own clogs and painted them.
All right.
And she bought them off my feet. I walked home barefoot.
Oh, really?
And I wasn't
fun.
an entrepreneur, so I was like, sure, here's my clogs. So that was my first sale.
Show me money in a way, yeah.
I just, I better start doing this.
Yeah.
So I just started really small. I did like 30 pair of clogs and shipped them over and started painting them and did little markets.
So you ordered like plain clogs in a way, and started
and then I
decorating them
painted
and painting them.
That was
into your
before I
style.
started making them myself.
Yeah.
And then we had a Scandinavian store for 25 years in Vail.
In Vail.
And we sold Swedish food, Swedish gifts, and clogs, hand-painted clogs. But then eventually we got kicked out from there, all the tenants, because they were going to build parking. And that's when we ended up in Minturn, and I started actually making clogs.
So you make them all by hand?
Yeah.
In different styles? Because I've seen them, and it's like it's like walking into a hothouse in a way. It's like a decoration of plants and colors and natural material.
It's really fun. I import the soles from Sweden.
Oh, yeah?
And then I do everything else here. So customer can just come into the shop and pick their leathers, their style. I have lots of different styles. And
is that, how is a shoe like that received by... in my mind, which could be a little bit narrow in a way when it comes to these shoes because I had them as a kid. But it feels like a very niche shoe. It's like a farmer's shoe from the beginning, like a country shoe. And it's very, very Swedish for me.
But the typical Swedish clog is just a regular wooden sole in the upper.
Yeah, I would say it's black with a wooden sole, that is sort of thing.
And that I don't really sell much of.
Oh, no. So
I just being creative, I have added shearling, you have flowers, and then hand-painted, of course. So I think my clogs are not the typical Swedish style, I would say.
It's like I would say hippie style, but maybe you don't like that. But I would say it's like a hippie clog in a way. But how is that received? I mean, how is it seen here in this area? Is it like that's the Swedish shoe, or does it enhance the myth of the Swedes, or
both? I have a lot of fashion ladies that's super into fashion that gets clogs all the time and repeatedly order from me. And then I also have the traditional Swedish people that want the Swedish-looking clogs or hand-painted clogs. So there's a lot of different customers.
Yeah. But why here? How did you end up here?
Traveling around the world. Vail was not really on my plan, but we were in Australia, all over. We just ended up here and
so when is this? Because you said you had that store for 25 years. So this is 95, 98, 92.
I first came here for a ski season.
Yeah.
And stayed for 2 ski seasons, and then that was it. I was hooked. I was since
'Cause
then I've lived there. Here.
Because skiing is that's your core, so to speak.
Kind of why I came here. Yeah.
Do you still do that?
Oh, yeah. Of course.
Do you have Swedish skis?
No, but I telemark. If you know what that is.
Yeah, I know what that is. That's a Norwegian style.
Yeah,
a
that's
Scandinavian style.
Yeah.
You do it in a most traditional way also, because the machines that you use are also Swedish.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They,
How did you come over that? What?
So I
Because
mean,
in a way, I mean, people can't see that, but we're in the mountains. We're properly in the mountains.
Yeah.
It took me 2 hours to drive here.
from the city, yeah.
From the city. And that makes it kind of fascinating then. Up here in the mountains, in this small village, you got machines for clog shoemaking.
Yeah. So since we had our Scandinavian store in Vale for 25 years, I got a phone call from a lady one day, and she asked if I wanted to buy her clog factory. And it's not a big market. You can't just, I'm going to
Start
sell
making
my...
clogs.
Yeah, so since I was already doing it a little bit by hand already, it actually was a perfect fit for me. So I was, yes, I want a clog factory. I hadn't really even thought about it that much before, because I thought it was just a dream. That would never happen.
No.
But I went down to... I actually got it from South Carolina, North Carolina.
So those machines were already here. So they were
in America.
in America, yeah.
And so I went down there and got all the machines and put them on a big truck. I didn't drive, but
No.
they had acquired the factory from two Swedish brothers that had a different clog company for a long time. And I think their father had gotten all the machines here in the 50s, maybe, long time ago. So
Like
they're old machines.
Old machines still working.
Yeah. Not always. That's the hard part of being a clog maker sometimes. If something goes wrong,
You can't
it's
call.
really hard to get help.
Yeah. You can't call anyone to
No,
come and
there's
fix.
not too many clog makers here, so...
No. Not too many? Are there more
There
than
is some, yeah.
Not here.
No, there's one in Minnesota.
Yeah, you mean America.
Yeah,
That make that Scandinavian clog.
yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, it's less than a handful, I think, that actually make clogs here.
Because there's one thing also, the tour that I'm doing is about making a Swedish footprint. And you're the first one I've met that actually makes a Swedish footprint.
Yeah.
Which is just also quite interesting in a way. That's a very symbolic thing to sort of put your foot down in this ground with a Swedish shoe. I think that's interesting. So, but anyway, what is it about that creative thing? Where does that sort of power in you come from?
I knew I always wanted to do something creative for a job.
But when in your creative world, it's something you do with your hands. So it needs to be that. So it's your creative contribution, so to speak, is keeping your hands busy. Is that, yeah.
I'm always busy.
With your hands.
Yes. If I watch TV, I'm doing something. I do a lot of upcycling, denim. And
what's that? Upcycling?
You take used clothing, used denim, and you make them more fun. So you decorate them with
okay, I thought you meant that you use the denim and make maybe like a rug or... No,
it's just I put inserts in the legs from old quilts.
Yeah.
I decorate with old tablecloths.
Yeah.
All kinds of things.
So I can put a pair of pants in your hands and then you give it back and they look
Yeah.
like rock and roll pants in a way.
Yeah.
If I want to.
Yeah.
There's an energy in creative people that you meet. That's sort of I see it almost when you make popcorn and you have a lid on. Sooner or later that lid will pop up because it has to. You can't stop it. It just has to come out. And if you put pressure on the lid, you ruin the popcorn.
Yeah, no, that's me. I almost have too much.
Popcorn.
I have so many ideas. So it's sometimes hard to actually do it all.
Yeah.
So it's good that I have like a clogs. I kind of know what I need to do. I don't
That's more
have
of the
to
method
stray
of doing
too far away.
Yeah.
But then the whole sewing and I'm all over the place.
But don't you think that when you have this flow of ideas, that the trick is really to let also good ideas pass?
Yes.
To just let them go through you in a way, or that I know that this was a good idea. There was somebody told me that, but that is that you have to think of the idea that it will end up in someone else. I saw the idea, but that wasn't mine because I'm doing this. Like you said,
it's good not to get too sidetracked. And
because if you're going to catch all the ideas, you're going to be extremely busy doing nothing in a way.
Yeah.
Because everything is happening all at once. It's almost like a transmitter that goes through you. And you can't listen to all the broadcasts. You'll have to sort of select
I know.
the
I have a hard time not listening, but
you get distracted.
so at least I get the clogs keeps me focused, and then I can stray out and do other things.
So you go back to the clogs and sort of make.
Because that's my main business.
Yeah,
That's
but you go
kinda
back to that's sort of the. What do you call that? Like the pattern of your thinking in a way. That's when you know that I need to do this. That's almost like a comfort thing in.
Yeah, that's what.
So if somebody wants to follow their creative spirit, their creative calling, is there any advice that you can share? No. You shook your head like that.
No, I'm sorry. No, they should just stick with it. I mean, if you believe in something or you're proud of something you're making, you should definitely
just go for it.
Do that, yeah.
I think the most important thing is to do it for yourself to begin with. Because if you don't like it, nobody else will.
Yeah.
So if you try to do it, whatever it is you're doing.
It has to make sense for you and make you.
Yeah. The first step
happy.
has to be if you like it, and if you're proud enough that it means so much to you that you want to share it. I think that's the good threshold too.
Yeah.
The place that we're in here, this is Denver. So we're close to Denver, and you're from Sweden. Mm-hmm. And when we speak Swedish to each other, I can hear that you're from the southern part of Sweden.
Yeah.
So where are you from in Sweden?
Pretty much as south as you can get. South of Malmö.
Trelleborg.
Höllviken.
Höllviken.
Yeah. And that's interesting too, because especially down in my area, Falsterbo, they had a certain clog, or they still do, which is in this colors of the Skåne flag, which is red and yellow. So the base is red, the clog is black, and then it's a yellow strap. So that's the first clogs I made here, because I thought they were so unique.
Yeah.
And they actually have a goose on them too a lot of times, if they're from Falsterbo. And they still make them there.
Like an original Falsterbo clog.
Yeah. And that combination I've done through the years
that's
too.
where the interest might be coming from your roots of the Falsterbo clogs.
Yeah, because that was right in my area. And actually when I was little, I was like 10 years old maybe, I actually painted clogs for a shoemaker or a guy who sold clogs.
Oh yeah.
So I started my career early
without knowing it.
Yeah.
So that's where you come from, and you said you traveled the world. I assume because you give me the impression that skiing was the sort of route of your traveling.
No, the reason we came to Vail because we had been to Australia and
there's not much skiing
Asia, and so we were missing skiing a lot. So skiing is important part
in this entire
why I came
neighborhood.
here.
Yeah.
Really.
So, where is home to you?
Here?
Without a doubt.
Oh, yeah.
That was quick.
But sometimes I actually say, I'm going home in May. But that's to Sweden. So I guess it is both. But this is my
That
home.
was a very quick answer. It was the quickest one yet. So, if you were to write a letter from where you are now, which is home for you, to where you came from in the beginning, what would that letter be? What would you like to tell them?
About my life here?
Whatever.
Yeah, maybe.
Have you got your family there?
Yeah. Well, I have my mom and dad.
Yeah. Siblings? No.
I had a sister, but
Yeah.
she passed away.
Okay. Sorry
So,
to hear that.
Yeah.
So if
It's
you were to
okay.
write a letter to your family that's still there, what do you want to say?
I don't know.
I can give you a moment because I want you to write your signature here while you're thinking. Out in the blue.
You can't see it.
It doesn't matter. It's nice. I got lots of them, you see? Yep. Going back to the letter.
I don't know how to answer that because I talk to them all the time.
Ah, okay. But let's say play with it. Write it to yourself then. The young lady, the young girl who was painting shoes when she was 10, without knowing that she one day would own a shoe factory in the middle of the mountains, in the Rocky Mountains of Colorado. What do you want to tell her back there in Sweden?
That I kind of got the dream. I always wanted to be like an artist or be creative. I did that. That's what I'm doing every day.
Yeah.
That's what I've done all my life, just creating things, even when I was little. And to have that as a job, I'm so happy for that. I'm so lucky to be able to do what I'm doing. It's the best job.
Yeah, it's a blessing to be able to do what you want to do.
Yeah.
Yeah. I think it's fine to not know because you've been here for such a long time and you said it so quickly when I asked you where home is. So there's, even though it's easy to say that you're going home for traveling to Sweden, but you said it so quickly, so I understand that. But I thank you for having me.
Yeah, thank you.
And I loved your factory. I love your little
Me too.
church in a way. So thank you for coming. Thank
Yeah,
you.
thanks
It was
so
a pleasure
much.
meeting you.
Yeah, thank you. And good luck with the rest of your...
With the creative journey.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Thank you.
You have listened to Letters from America, a weekly road trip podcast celebrating the Swedish heritage in the United States. Produced in collaboration with the Embassy of Sweden in Washington, D.C., Volvo Cars USA, Volvo Trucks USA, and Airstream.